Cardano. I want to build the bullish case and explain to you guys why it's so dang bullish. Right now in the markets, everything is bloody. All we see are bears, bears, bears. And I don't mean the Care Bears. I mean the bears that will short your mother type of bears. And let's be honest, folks. Right now, everyone is very scared to buy anything. But you have to understand that when the markets are red, that is when you buy. When it's green, that's when you sell. I do understand that this is a foreign concept to many, and it's very fearful. But as I say, buy when the streets are bloody, and yesterday was just that. And today we're seeing even more buying in Cardano, and in my opinion, we're seeing it increase the volume. The volume is one of the most important things for any cryptocurrency or any stock, because volume is someone putting their money where their mouth is. ADA is putting in a higher high even after moving up against 88% against Ethereum. When Cardano first was incepted, it was always said and always touted to be the Ethereum killer. But we've never seen that. And now we're seeing it actually happen in the charts. This is one of those rare times where, is it really becoming the Ethereum killer, or is it just simply because the Ethereum 2.0, well, nobody likes it and they're taking profits? And do not forget Celsius, Luna, these are causing shockwaves to move throughout the entire cryptocurrency market. And maybe, just maybe, these individuals are looking for other places to diversify their cryptocurrency portfolio. Dan Gambardello is giving us a chart and showing us the difference between Cardano and Ethereum. And you can see Cardano is outperforming Ethereum by 88.97%. And this is fantastic. This is what you want to see if you are a Cardano bull. So as we can see from Dan's chart, I think Cardano is actually earning their self-touted name, the Ethereum killer, because they're outperforming it by over 88%. And in this market, that's pretty impressive considering everything is going down. Cardano resists downward pressure. Can ADA's price push bears away? All this talk about bears, 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 bears. It's getting quite old. We know the market's going down. Everyone's selling off. We're seeing all sorts of geopolitical issues. We're seeing energy issues. We're seeing commodity issues. But now crypto is also being lumped in with all these bearish issues. Even though Cardano is coming down in price, the velocity at which it's coming down, it is not as high as all the other cryptocurrencies. And there is good reason for it, because of the Visho upgrade. Every time Cardano has a new upgrade, there is usually a bunch of bullish sentiment behind it, and we're going to see incredible price action. Cardano XRP faced institutional inflows as investors draws funds from Bitcoin and Ethereum. With that headline, that means that people are moving their money and they're flowing it into Cardano, and they're doing it quietly and discreetly in the guise of a bear market. This means as you're selling, they're buying. And as every whale likes to do, they like to buy low, sell high. The retailers buy high and they're selling low. Meanwhile, the whales are buying low. Brad Garlinghouse, days like today are never what you hope to see. I agree with Brad on this sentiment. Everything goes up and everything goes down. I've been in the equity market for a long time, and it happens the same way, and crypto is no different. The only difference is that in crypto, the volatility goes in hundreds of percent up, and then when it goes down over 50%. And cryptocurrency, while it can make you a fortune, it can also give you a stroke and heartache. Cardano could find strong support level despite Bitcoin headwinds. I totally agree with that, because as we've seen, we're seeing Bitcoin and Ethereum money flow into Cardano, and these are the big money, these are the whales. And you have to ask yourself, why are they moving over? Cardano launches EVM sidechain alpha. We're releasing the Ethereum virtual machine sidechain alpha now on testnet. Despite all of the negative headwinds in the cryptocurrency market, Cardano continues to develop, and they continue to pay forward, because they know that all of this is nothing, literally nothing but a moment in time, and it too shall pass. The market cap is low, and you see over 48 whales is a transaction greater than $1 million. And there's over 48 of these, folks. Based on the market sentiment, we can see huge whales are coming in with over $1 million transactions, and there are over 48 of these. And you have to understand that they all came when the price went down. So what does that tell you? When retailers buy high and sell low, these big whales are buying low as you're selling to them for cheap discounts, and then they will push the price back up, and then retailers will come back in and chase the green dragon. Cardano onboarding Solidity-based apps will have this effect on the network. 2 billion inflows Cardano market cap in last 24 hours despite market sell-off. Those 48 plus transactions that were greater than $1 million, well, folks, I would say the majority of that is going to be your $2 billion. This means that the big money is coming in and they're coming to play. And right now the whales are splashing on the beach and they're buying it quietly and they're creating a price floor. Eventually, when people are done selling, that price floor will continue to move up. And let me demonstrate to you guys from a chart perspective. We are looking at the Cardano charts from a weekly perspective, and we can see the previous low was around 40 cents. And then we saw a higher low around 45 cents, and we hovered it again. And now we've seen in the past 2 weeks, 2 wicks that went down below the previous higher low. But again, these are wicks. As long as the candlesticks trade at and or above the previous higher low, I believe this will be the start of a potential reversal. And the reason why is because we saw last week on June 13th of 2022, a huge amount of sell, over 761 million volume. This week, we're seeing 487 million. So what we are seeing here is literally people selling, creating a big dip, and people are buying that dip, meanwhile pushing the price back up. And of course, this is a weekly candlestick, so it's going to take a week to complete. But right now, it's looking extremely bullish. And in my opinion, I think this could be the potential reversal of what Cardano wants to see a nice move to the upside. The charts are just the charts. Meanwhile, we are seeing nonstop development on Cardano. Tons of projects moving forward without a care. Sean Roller, I like how the market is down relatively bad today, and tons of projects on Cardano are making announcements and moving forward without a care. ADAX Pro, the long-awaited ADAX DEX V2 goes live on the mainnet in just 3 days. MusoSwap, DEX aggregator TikTok AMM is coming. So we're seeing Cardano continue to develop. We're seeing the VASIL upgrade. We're seeing huge DeFi projects continuing to move forward from beta to mainnet and eventually a stable version to release to everybody from V1 to V2. So with all this being said, we're seeing the big money come in. We're seeing project development continue to develop and move forward. And ladies and gentlemen, this has me very bullish on Cardano. I think from this point going forward, we could go a lot higher, but of course, it all depends on the market headwinds. Cardano leads increases as largest cryptocurrencies start mixed. They are covering the cryptocurrency market and they are putting literally Cardano on top as the front runner. So what does that tell you, folks? That means that the institutional money, the big money, it's flowing in, and they are now having articles coming out to support their narrative. I do understand that this sounds kind of like a conspiracy theory. The thing is that in the crypto market, the stock market, whatever market you want to do, they always have press releases to support a narrative. Like, for example, Bitcoin crashing 22%, Bitcoin this and that, crashing, and the price continues to move down because the whales that are controlling the stories, well, they are saying, hey man, fill up my bags for cheap. So this is how the institutions and the big money, this is how they operate. They control the narrative and they control their bags. So if you understand how whales and the institutions work, well, sometimes the play is the contrarian play if you understand what's going on. And in this case, in my opinion, I truly believe the contrarian play is the play to be at. Now, make no mistake, we have not seen a black swan event that can change everything. But I would say we are getting closer and closer every single day. Capitulation? I would not say we are there yet, but I would say we are awfully close. And I can hear people just screaming, oh my God, the pain, when's it gonna go away? I believe that it will be ending sooner rather than you think. Cardano price analysis, dead cat bounce or recovery for ADA following 9% daily surge. Check out this chart, folks. Looks very similar to what I was showing you, right? So as we can see, folks, that chart looks very similar to what I just showed you before, but they just drew a few more lines, and the current resistance is around 66 cents because prior to that, that was where the shield was announced a few days ago. The 66 cents resistance is where the ADA whales were taking some profits because of the negative news heading the market. So with that being said, we are now going and trading in a consolidated manner from 45 to 66 cents. So as long as the markets continue trading the way it trades, we could be trading sideways. But at the same token, we know how fast the markets can change on a dime. So with that being said, with a big volume coming in, I still believe that this could be the potential reversal. But during the bear market, we have to be very vigilant and we have to watch it very closely. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to these videos. And most importantly, stay safe and I'll catch you all on the next one. Shh.